Hey guys, my name is Sid. Welcome to another vlog, and today I want to talk to you guys about the announcement of the new Tesla Model Y. Now this is Tesla's new mid-range SUV. I think it's a very interesting product, and I just wanted to speak a little bit about Tesla as a company today because I think they're doing some really interesting stuff, and me being a tech entrepreneur in the automotive space, I think Tesla is a really fascinating company to follow. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the highlights from this event and things that are really interesting that might change the way that you might look at electric cars in the future. Now last year I got an opportunity to try out the Tesla Model X. HRCar.com was one of the first companies to actually have a Tesla Model X available for rent in the UAE. It's still one of our most popular models. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you guys want to go check it out. But I also did a pretty comprehensive video about the Tesla Model X, and I'll link that up over here. The Tesla Model X is an amazing vehicle. It's an SUV. It's very powerful. It's got these really cool gullwing doors, but it's also $100,000 and it's a little bit out of reach for most customers. Now last year Tesla introduced the Tesla Model 3, which the new Tesla Model Y is based on, but that was supposed to be their more economically priced model, which was meant for the masses. Now the Tesla Model 3 launched at about $45,000 I think, and they just recently started shipping their cheapest model. So the Tesla Model 3 starts at about $35,000, which is the cheapest model, and the new Tesla Model Y starts about $40,000. Now these cars are pretty, I won't say they're cheap, but they are accessible to a lot more people compared to the $100,000 plus Tesla Model S and X. And in case you guys didn't know, Elon Musk really wanted to have sexy in the name of his cars.
And then after we had the Model S and Model X, I thought it'd be pretty funny if we had the Model E. But then like Ford threatened to sue us. Ford killed sex.
They had some issues with Ford, so he wasn't able to do that, and now the Y, so it's actually S3XY. I don't know why he wanted to do that, but I think it's pretty funny. Now there were a few announcements other than the Tesla Model Y, which I'll get to in a bit, which were really interesting from Tesla, and I think they could change the way that people look at electric cars. One of the biggest things was the introduction of the new supercharging system. Tesla has this network of supercharging stations all over the world, including in Dubai and almost all over the US. The point of these supercharging stations is to be able to take your Tesla over there and recharge them quickly. Traditionally, it would take about 45 minutes to get your Tesla to about 80%. So according to Elon Musk, the first generation of superchargers were about 75 kilowatt hours. And now the new model, the generation 3 of the superchargers are going to be 250 kilowatt hours plus. Now what that means is that your Tesla is going to charge up super quickly. You'd probably be able to get 300 miles of range or about 500 kilometers of range in about 15 to 20 minutes, which I think makes a huge difference.
If you've got a long-range Model 3, it's capable of charging at about 1,000 miles an hour or 1,600 kilometers an hour. Yeah.
I think that's going to be a game changer for Tesla, especially for the people who are kind of wary about those long recharging times. That's pretty much like stopping at a gas station for a quick break. You could even charge up your car in 10 minutes and get quite a bit of charge in it. They also showed off the Tesla Supercar, which is coming in the future. That looks amazing. 2.4 seconds, 0 to 100. That sounds incredible. That's faster than a Bugatti Veyron, by the way. What was most interesting was the actual announcement of the Tesla Model Y. So the Model Y is going to start at about $40,000, and the one that they're introducing at the beginning of 2020 is going to be the $47,000 one. We're going to have to wait for at least 2 years for the cheapest model. The model that most people would probably end up buying is the $47,000 model. The couple of cool things about this car is it actually seats 7 people in it. I think the back seat's going to be a little cramped, at least from the photographs, but it does seat 7 people. It's very similar to the Tesla Model 3. It shares, I think, 75% of the parts with the Model 3. And now is when we're actually seeing all the R&D that Tesla's been doing for the last 10 years come into fruition. So we've got the Tesla Model 3 and the Tesla Model Y. It's pretty similarly priced to something like an Audi Q5 or a BMW X3. And I think it's giving you a lot more bang for your buck. They've also got like this $60,000 crazy souped up version that does 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds. That's ridiculously fast for any kind of SUV.
The functionality of an SUV, but it will ride like a sports car. So this thing will be really tight in corners. and we expect it will be the safest mid-size SUV in the world by far. It's also going to have incredible performance. So we expect to have a 3.5 seconds 0 to 60.
You don't get those kind of speeds from ultra luxury cars like the Bentley Bentayga. Maybe the Lamborghini Urus might be close, but that is some ridiculous performance coming out of the Tesla Model Y. Now, another thing that I really like about the Tesla is that they treat their cars similar to something like what Apple treats their phones. They build the car with all the hardware in it. So, you know, you've got the LiDAR sensor inside it. It comes with all the technology required to do the autonomous driving. And they basically keep pushing out software updates to the car that allows it to have more and cooler features. Like recently I was seeing they have this special mode. If you want to leave your dog in the car, it's going to leave the air conditioning on for the car for an extended period of time. They have this other thing which is like a motion sensor around the car. If somebody's approaching the car, it'll start like alarming. And I mean, they just keep adding these really cool features. One of the cool things that Elon Musk said at the presentation was that the Tesla Model Y will be fully autonomous in the very near future. Now, this is probably one of the first production vehicles that costs about $40,000 now getting fully autonomous driving. So I think that's going to have a huge impact on the future of vehicles. I think more and more people are going to expect the $35,000 car to have autonomous driving built into it. Elon Musk said that they've already sold over 550,000 vehicles, and by the end of next year they're going to sell 1 million vehicles. Now, Tesla has not always been very predictable with their delivery promises. I think a lot of the R&D has already been done on Tesla now, and the future vehicles are going to be a lot more easier to produce. And once they have that kind of scale on the road, you know, each car that comes out on the market has all the features of, you know, the autonomous driving and the sensing around it. So it's going to be able to learn over time using machine learning and artificial intelligence. You're going to have cars that, you know, keep passing the same road. They learn the roads, they understand the nuances of the road, and, you know, are able to perform better over time. And I think that's going to be a huge advantage for Tesla. So guys, that was my quick take on the Tesla Model Y. Now, I'm pretty sure once it is released in Dubai, we will have the Tesla Model Y and the Tesla Model 3 available for rent on Ijarka.com. Ijarka.com is a place where you can pretty much rent any car you want. I'll leave the link in the description, you can go check it out. We have over 300 different types of cars available for rent across the UAE, so go check out the website. Let me know what you think. I'd love your feedback on the website. We're always trying to improve it and make it better. And if you like this video, hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to watch more videos like this, and do let me know what you guys think of the Tesla Model Y. Is it going to be the amazing volume seller? Elon Musk says that you know, they're expecting to sell more Model Ys compared to the 3X and the S combined. So should I rephrase that? The S3X combined. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
So there you have the sexy presentation. I love you too. I love you too. We are bringing sexy back quite literally. All right, thank you.